Once every year, our ancestors come back to our world.
Please have a safe journey.
To see family and friends. But no living person has ever visited their world. Until now.
Well, you can't go wrong with Pixar, right? And they usually come up with something around holiday time to not only please audiences and families, but make a mint of money. I expect no different from their 19th feature film, which is called Coco. And this one is wildly different for them. It takes place all in Mexico and around De los Muertos and the celebrations there that mean so much to Mexican culture. And this one revolves around a 12-year-old boy named Miguel Rivera, and all he wants to do is play the guitar and sing. He's very musical, but his family is adamantly against music. They had play no music in this family, supposedly due to a great-great-grandfather of Miguel's who ran off and deserted the family, and he was someone that wanted to be a musician, and that's why he left. And so musicians are not welcome.
Abuelita runs our house just like Mama Imelda did.
No music! No music! No music!
I think we're the only family in Mexico who hates music.
Miguel will hear none of that, so he secretly has learned how to play the guitar by watching actually old films and listening to recordings secretly of Ernesto de la Cruz. He's voiced by Benjamin Bratt, and he was a very, very famous singer who died tragically young. Well, Miguel has absorbed all of his music, his songs, particularly the song most famous from him called Remember Me, and he plans to sing it at the big musical celebration of De la Muerta, and that's until the day before his family gets wind of this and smashes his guitar to bits. What to do? He sneaks into the mausoleum of Ernesto, where his resting place is, and his famous guitar, and he steals the guitar, which he doesn't realize sets off a curse that sends him to Mexico's Land of the Dead. And Land of the Dead is a place where he encounters all of these people, all of his past relatives, now in skeleton form. And the animators here and director Lee Unkrich, who delivered Toy Story 3 in the past, really make hay with all of this kind of visual majesty here and these characters that can fall apart and put themselves back together. It is tailor-made for the animated feature style, and they really deliver on all fronts. At any rate, in the Land of the Dead, he has to find a way to make things right, reverse the curse, and get back. But there he meets a number of relatives, including everyone that he never met in his own life, and he discovers his own family tree, as it were, there in the Land of the Dead. And there are many touching moments there. He's accompanied by his faithful sidekick dog named Dante, who also becomes the spirit animal, as they say, as they go through this adventure in the Land of the Dead. And eventually he teams up with Hector. He's a bit of a con man. He's voiced by Gael Garcia Bernal, and he helps him through this whole maze that he finds himself in here.
No photo on an ofrenda, no crossing the bridge.
You know what? I'm just gonna zip right over. You won't even know I'm gone. Almost there. Just a little further.
It's musical, it's visual, it's stunning. The Pixar animation team has outdone themselves with this film, which is very unique and very special. I think it's going to play universally to everyone who's always tried to put together the pieces of the puzzle of the family from which they came, and it's beautifully done. The song from the Lopez's, who won an Oscar for Frozen, also works very well throughout this film. It's called Remember Me. This is a movie I think you will definitely remember. And by the way, young Anthony Gonzalez does a terrific job voicing Miguel throughout the movie, and you're going to have a great time with Coco. I know I did. What's to go wrong with Disney Pixar this time of year? I say go.